welcome back to my channel. Jeanette here, and thank you so much for tuning in. This video is about me traveling to Ghana. Okay, I've already started buying everything I need. I've been shopping, okay, and I have quite a number of stuff. Anytime I'm going to Ghana, I realize I overshop, but then you can't blame me because you don't know what you might need. Last year we went, I don't know if you guys have watched all the Ghana vlogs from last year. If you haven't, please go ahead after this video, go ahead and watch them. But in one of the videos I said that I had already gotten my ticket to Ghana for 2023, and yes, I was very serious. And wow, this year just flew, and it's already like November right now. It's November 12th, but as you're watching this video, it'll be December and I'll be in Ghana by then. This year is going to be more relaxing because it's going to be like more laid back. Of course, it's Christmas and we have so many activities planned, so I'm excited for that. I was talking to my sister yesterday and she was like, you know what, we have a lot of things planned. Happy is not going with me this time because of work, but hey, I got to go. And this time I'll be in Ghana for a while, so it's going to be so fun spending time with family and just enjoying the moment. Some people here in the States still ask me if there are jungles in Ghana. That question, I don't know how to answer it. I don't know if I should be sarcastic or I should just really answer the question. It's 21st century, and if you're asking me if there are jungles and forests and whatever in Ghana, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm very nice, I'm very respectful, so I just tell them, oh no, there isn't. But you know what, you can actually go to Google and find that out. Anyway, some people haven't heard of Ghana before, but Ghana is one of the most beautiful countries, period. It's not really a huge country, but there are so many tourist sites and there's so many beautiful things out there for you. I will urge you, if you haven't been to Ghana, make sure you put that on your places to travel and you enjoy every single thing. I just wanted to tell you some of the requirements to actually travel to Ghana. So if you're going to Ghana, you definitely do need a passport and a visa. I don't know which country you are in, but hey, baby, or if you're traveling anywhere, you do need a passport. So if you don't have a passport, please go ahead and get you one. If you have one, to make sure it hasn't expired, because if it has expired, you can go. And make sure that it's still valid just months prior to your travel, so that just in case you decide to stay for a longer time, you wouldn't, you know, come across any issues. Also, if you want a visa, a Ghana visa, just go to the Ghana embassy, just Google it wherever you are, and then they'll tell you the steps to apply for a visa. Make sure you actually start right now. If your trip is like next year, go ahead and start right now, because Ghana embassy is slow and will delay you a little bit. Some people get it as fast as in a month when they do express, or sometimes 3 months you'll still be waiting for your visa. Also, vaccinations. Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Last year on my vlogs, I had to get all the vaccinations I needed. Check the Ghana embassy website as well. They'll tell you all the vaccines you need. But I remember getting the COVID vaccine, which everybody had to get either way. I took my COVID vaccine card with me, and also they requested yellow fever. Funny stories, Happy didn't have his yellow fever because he had it, but it had expired because he had traveled out of Ghana for the longest, and these people charged him, and he would have paid way more. When we got to the airport, they requested that, and when he said it had expired, he showed it to them, but it had expired. They actually took money from us. And let me tell y'all, they told us they were going to make one for us, and they didn't. Just be aware, definitely you do need your yellow fever card. And if you have any other vaccines with you, and especially if you haven't traveled to Ghana before, make sure you do some research and find out what vaccines you need to get before you go. So let's talk about the currency and the finances. Ghana, yedi cedi, we spend the cedi, and so $1 is equivalent to 11 cedis and 57 cents. It changes, okay, it fluctuates. Some days it's very high, some days it's very low. So if you go with like $100, which it can do anything because now Ghana is expensive, y'all. If you go with like $100, that's like 1,100 cedis. It can do something. Just keep in mind that the money goes by really quick. You don't even realize this, but you might think, oh, I took $3,000 to Ghana. If you are not wise, you end up overspending and you end up spending all of it. Realistically, if you were in your own country, maybe you won't spend $2,000 in 2 weeks. In Ghana, the money moves very fast. Accommodations, yeah, there are guest houses, there are Airbnbs, there are motels, there are hotels. I would say if you're going as a group, make sure you get an Airbnb, because I feel like it's cheaper than to get a hotel. Some of the hotels even charge in dollars, so yo, $100 a night, $150 a night. It's very expensive. I mean, I get it, it's like 5-star. Last year, Happy and I, we were staying on Airbnb, and we paid I think $70 a night. So we were there for like a week and a half. So just do the math. They had like hot water, running water, AC. The bed was comfortable. They had a hall, they had a fridge, microwave, like everything. It was very, very comfortable. I enjoyed that place a lot. And if I was going to stay this time, I'm not staying on Airbnb, but if I was going to stay on Airbnb, definitely I'll go for that. And it was in East Legon, but we enjoyed our stay there. I'm not going to complain. They didn't have washers and dryers. There were these guys who actually will come and knock on your door when we're in the Airbnb. Do you have anything to wash? And that's common. It's not like shady or anything. They came to ask if we wanted our clothes washed, and then we gave it to them, and then we paid them. You can just research and you can find some good deals. I remember this is December in Ghana, so everything is like really, really expensive because they get a lot of foreigners coming in. Last year, the crazy thing is when we got there, the dollar was like 7 cedis, and they have gone way down. So that means we were spending way more money than we had to. So if you're going to Ghana as a foreigner, you don't have any idea of how to get by. If you get a taxi or something and you realize the taxi driver is a good person, you realize it from how they even communicate with you. You can take their numbers, and when you're going anywhere, you can call them. We used to do that. And also there's Uber, there's Bolt. Bolt is actually cheaper than Uber. There's Trotro, which are the minivans. That's actually way cheaper. It's a minivan, and you have like quite a number of people in a minivan, and it might not take you to your exact location. And also if you have family there who drives, hey, good. I would not use Uber or anything like that because I have family back home. Before you go, research some things about Ghana culture. We have a very rich culture here. We call people by their first names no matter what age, but in Ghana, not really. We call them by uncle, auntie, dad, mom, mrs, miss, madam, ma'am, you know, just to show respect. And that is our culture. Just learn 1 or 2 things about our rich culture. So there are like thousands and thousands of languages in Ghana. Okay, maybe 2, I just know 1, I just know 3. Ghana, Fancy, Nzema, Hausa, like that, uncountable. The main language is English, so you will get by very well. You wouldn't have to like worry because almost everybody speaks English. There are so many mosquitoes back home, and these mosquitoes, they don't fear anybody, and they are so huge. They are the witches, these mosquitoes. So I went to a travel clinic to get me some medication for malaria, and it was helpful, but I still got malaria anyway. But you know, it wasn't like crazy. I make sure you go to like a travel clinic, and you're going to pay a lot, but they'll give you all the vaccines you need. If you are not used to the water, if you're not used to the food and everything, yeah, maybe you can have tummy ache, but it's very rare because we cook our food all the way through. So it's actually pretty safe to go to Ghana. You're not going to die or anything. No. My favorite part, the food, y'all, the cuisine. It's amazing. It's so good. Like there are so many types of food, like fufu with soup, chicken soup. Actually, that's one of my favorite meals. There's red or fried ripe plantain with beans, another favorite of mine. There's jollof rice with corned beef or beef. My mom's food is so good. This morning I woke up and I'm like, I want my mom's food and palm nut soup, and I realized you'll be in Ghana in like a month, and so you're definitely going to get you some real good food to eat. And I know my mom spoils us so much when it comes to like cooking. She loves to cook, and her food is A1. Like when I was a child, like people used to call her from like different countries just for recipes. There are so many different types of soups and stews and food, and it's really healthy too. You will definitely enjoy anything. I can give it like 101%. Have an itinerary so that you utilize your time there. There are so many tourist sites. Explore. My sister in London went to Ghana, and she went to almost all the cities. There's Kakum National Park, Elmina Castle. Like there are so many beaches out there. Explore Ghana. Don't go and just be in the room taking pictures. If you find a good like a taxi driver, just get their number so that they can be picking you up no matter what time, because Ghanaian drivers, some of them are really good at doing that. All these beautiful tourist sites that you can actually go to and enjoy your visit in Ghana. Have emergency contacts, people you can just call on immediately something is going on. Also, you can share your locations with whoever so that they can know where you are at all times. Okay, but as I said, Ghana is actually pretty safe. And also, if you're traveling with a group of people, make sure you're going with people you trust, people who have your six, people who have your back at all times. I'm just very blessed. I'm from here, I'm from Ghana, and so I have my family with me, and I'm not going to go to any crazy places. And we have some of the beautiful houses. Oko Ghana, you see, like go on Google and even just Google. Sometimes I'm even shocked, like wow, this is really Ghana. The place is developing really nice. By the time you're watching this, you're in Ghana, and so be ready for the vloggy vlogs. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, if you want to know more about Ghana, let me know. I love you guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.